check this out. Gonna be doing something I haven't done in a long time, and that's gonna be doing some winter camping. Going to northern Arizona. I want to check out Winslow, Arizona, maybe Flagstaff for a day, and then probably come on home. However, it's gonna be cold, man. In the teens. I've been in Arizona, southern Arizona, way too long. So kind of a different experience. With this cold weather, I believe this trip's gonna be a little more high risk. So I feel like there's some safety tips to be concerned with. I think number one, your actual trip, flight plan that thing. Make sure that you have all the surprises, as many surprises as you possibly can, taking out of your equation, so that your trip will go smoothly. So figure in the distance, how much traveling you're gonna be doing, where you're going, temperatures, weather, those kinds of things. That way you can be prepared and better be prepared for your trip. Also, because you're planning, make sure that you can adapt, because sometimes plans fall through. Secondly, I would say don't rely on one particular system as a crutch. For example, I have a ProPax heater, and I'm taking that into account. However, I'm not just relying solely on that heater. I know that if that heater goes out, man, it's gonna be cold. So I'm taking extra blankets and extra precautions just in case that heater fails me, which it probably will. I would say thirdly, let somebody know when you're leaving, where you're going, and when you're coming back. That way, if you're not back when you're supposed to be, or when you're scheduled to be back, people can be concerned and maybe start looking for you and start getting the proper searching procedures rolling, I suppose. Fourth, I would say pack enough supplies, water, food, clothing, blankets, especially in inclement weather such as in the cold. If it's raining, wet and cold's even worse. But pack extra food and water just in case. You might run into some unanticipated things that could keep you out a little longer than you thought you were going to be. So make sure you always have enough water and food to keep you out maybe a couple extra days longer than you had thought you were going to be. Other than that, you know what? Push those limits, get outside that comfort zone just to see if you like it or not. Maybe I'm just a what do they call that? A fair weather camper. We'll see, but it's something different. And for the month of December, I wanted to get out and do something a little bit different. So here's what we're doing. And better than anything else, we're starting this trip off right. We're gonna be heading up to the theaters. We're gonna be seeing. I'm dragging all my gear up to the theater for Avatar, the opening night of Avatar: The Way of Water. So that's gonna be a good way to kick it off. But anyway, hey, let's get packed, and I'll keep you posted and see what else we can come up. Probably have an after action review as to the mistakes I made after this trip. So. So I guess this is gonna happen. Hopefully no one steals my firewood. Avatar, Way of the Water, here we come. Just thought I would add to the adventure of leaving Thursday night to get to our campsite at night, set up, go to bed. So we're heading up a couple hours up the road, just outside of Phoenix. We're gonna find us a place to camp for the night. We'll get up in the morning and then head to need to whisper, but it seems like the right thing to do. I'm pretty tired. We'll probably just go to bed.
Good night.
This is Teardrop camping for you. Now, the numbers are a little skewed right now because it's the sun is out. But it got cold last night, but we got enough blankets and things. Got down to 34 degrees and it stayed about 50 degrees in here. So teardrop camping is not for everybody, obviously. You gotta do a bit of a contortion act to get your clothes on and off. You can't stand up in it, so space is premium. It does give you mobility to get to campsites like this. No, Lucky, no! And I don't know where we are. We're somewhere outside of Phoenix, I think. But we're gonna head up to Winslow. Another 3-hour drive. Shush! Get a look around. Yeah, there we go. So with an off-road camper, you're able to get to places like this dirt road that normally your nicer fifth wheels, bigger toy haulers may not be able to get to. It's fun. Well, winter camping we wanted, winter camping we get. We got some snow and it's gonna get cold tonight. So the heater, hopefully the heater will work, which it kind of did last night, but we had enough blankets to keep us warm. We're gonna try this again tonight. It's gonna get really cold tonight. We're up here in the mountains. We're pretty close to Flagstaff, northern Arizona. So we'll let you know in the morning. No matter how cold it is, you can always cook. Actually, it warms you up. We got the fajita meat. Gotcha. Whew. Okay, for your teardroppers out there, it is cold. It is dang cold. My Jeep says 27 degrees. And you know how I know my Jeep says 27 degrees? Because I'm sitting in my Jeep. Look at this. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. We are having dinner in the Jeep right now. Because with a teardrop, you can't sit in it. You can't stand in it. You can't really eat in it. And it's dang cold to be sitting outside in the fire. So we're getting warmed up here before bed. Just something to think about. Winter camping is difficult. Winter camping's tough. But
but I'm not giving up.
That's not.
Yeah, that helps.
Let's take off my socks. Okay.
Winter camping. It's cold. So I was able to get my Propax heater, my Lucky heater, working. Which we had enough blankets anyway. It wasn't working properly last night, but the blankets we had were nice. So here's what we got. Let's see here. 69 degrees here, 13 degrees outside. So it's chilly, but we're warm. We will survive the night. Right, Luck?
You have rice?
And good night. Ah, what a beautiful morning here in northern Arizona. It got downright cold last night. It was about 7 degrees. And it's been a learning experience for sure. That stupid Propax heater, man, just throwing codes. But we had enough blankets to keep us warm. You learn a lot about your character in times like this. You learn a lot about each other. And I don't know, man. It's different. It's difficult. I was watching a video from Cosmo Weems, man. He makes it look easy. So, but it's a whole nother level of camping, I would say. These teardrops are tough. You're either in bed or you're outside. And if you're not organized, it's gonna get chaotic real quick. So, I would call this definitely an advanced type of camping. You better have your technique down when you do stuff like this, because any mistake could be deadly. So anyhow, this is what are we, day 2, I guess. Day 2? Day 3. We're gonna head into Winslow. I want to check out the crater, and then we'll drive through Flagstaff, probably set up a camp south of Flagstaff. Camp spot number 3. It's our 3rd night. We're just south of Flagstaff. It's not as cold. 27 degrees tonight. Ah, man, I don't know. Can you see our campsite? It's pretty cool, man. You can kind of hear a little bit of the traffic off the interstate, but more really though, it's calm, peaceful, and just us. Of course, No other idiots are out here in the snow. But yeah, got a little fire going. So I can't see me. But the last 3 nights have been an experience. All my food is frozen solid. I haven't even turned my fridge on. We got milk that's a block of ice. Our bananas are ice. Our juice is ice. So square drop, I don't know how people do this full time. It's tough. It's hard. You just can't get in out of the cold, and that's no pun. Well, I guess pun intended. But fuck, it's cold. Tomorrow we'll head home and start cleaning. 4-hour drive. I don't know what else to say about this.
What you cooking? I need to charge me.
Well, if you've made it this far, I commend you. I hope this video was somewhat entertaining and perhaps a little educational. I learned a lot from this trip. Was it fun? It was a good experience. Would I do it again? Sure. Would I make a habit of it? Probably not. But what's your alternative? Staying home in inclement weather or facing the elements? One thing that I did take out of this was the cool factor. I was able to pick a point that I've never been before, seen it in videos, and go there and see it firsthand. And that was really cool. When you see something on TV or you see something on video and then it's right there in front of you, you made that happen. It's a pretty cool experience. Before I'd go out in temperatures like that again, I'd get my heater squared away. It's throwing codes, and although I did keep the camper warm, it was keeping me up. I had to reset the thermostat each time, so I don't know what's going on with that, but that's something I need to fix before I do any cold weather camping again. And also, I'd like to say I'm sorry to hear about Cosmo Weems. If you haven't seen his videos, he was a teardropper with a vestibule, and I've watched a lot of his videos and I got a lot of his tips. And it's interesting that when you watch so many videos of a person, you almost feel like you know them when you've never really met them. And I was really sorry to hear that he had passed away. And it's just he's gonna be missed. He's gonna be missed. What else? Winter camping is a challenge. Going places is fun. Get out there.
Coca-Cola, baby.
infamous northern Arizona wild cockadoodle. Yeah, get my pretty face.
Guess my stuff is right here at the back, huh?
Well, you can't even see me. I can't see myself. Stupid. Well, okay, so here. Well, that doesn't do much. That's not even better.
You can't see?
No, can't see nothing.
What are you doing?
Breakfast.
Ooh. Sausage.
Casualty.
Are you having fun?
Sure.
Is it cold weather?